My sister's house always smelled like fresh bread and soft lavender, the kind of place where family photos line the hallway and laughter echoes through the kitchen. I had driven an hour that evening, my hands gripping the steering wheel a little too tightly. We hadn't spoken in months, not since I started sending the money. $84,000 to be exact. Every month, like clockwork, I transferred it to what I thought was a desperate fund for her bills, her kids, her life. I trusted her. I thought family mattered more than suspicion. I stepped inside, careful not to let my frustration show, smiling the way one does when pretending everything is normal. She greeted me with a hug that felt practiced, her lips curling with politeness but not warmth. Her husband appeared behind her, tall, confident, exuding the kind of wealth I had unknowingly financed. My heart clenched as I remembered each late night, each skipped lunch, each penny I had sacrificed for what I believed was family need. And now there he was, comfortable, laughing, oblivious. "Where's your husband?" my sister asked, her tone light, casual. But the question, that simple, everyday question, hit like a brick. I froze, and then the words left my mouth before my mind could stop them. "Where's the $84,000 I've been sending?" Her smile faltered. I saw it break, tiny cracks in the porcelain mask she had perfected. She looked away, pretending to check something on the counter, while I counted in my head the months, the sacrifices, the blind trust. The silence grew heavy, almost loud, until I realized no one knew what to say. And that's when the truth started unraveling, not slowly like a cautious whisper, but all at once, like a storm breaking over a calm lake. I watched her hands tremble slightly as she reached for a glass of water. The husband, still unaware, leaned against the doorway, casually flipping through a magazine as if he owned not just the house, but my trust as well. My voice, calm but sharp, cut through the air. "Every month for 2 years. $84,000. Do you know what that buys?" Her eyes widened and she opened her mouth, but no words came out. I had already seen this before, in courtrooms, in faces of people who thought they could deceive me. The years of sending money, of believing her need was real, had been a lie she built carefully, hiding her husband's life, their comfort, every indulgence I had unknowingly paid for. And now it was all exposed. I took a deep breath, letting the anger simmer, letting it sharpen my awareness. "I sacrificed for you," I said quietly, letting each word land. "I trusted my family. I thought you were struggling. I thought you cared about honesty. But now I see, you were living a life I funded while pretending to need me." Her husband finally looked up, confusion crossing his features, a flicker of guilt perhaps, but more likely irritation at the confrontation. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. The evidence was clear, and the betrayal spoke louder than any accusation I could make. Every late-night transfer, every financial decision I postponed, had led to this moment. And in the silence that followed, the tension thick and almost suffocating, I realized something crucial. This wasn't just about the money. It was about respect, trust, and understanding the boundaries that family should never cross. And now, with the truth in plain sight, the stage was set, not for revenge and anger, but for a slow unraveling of the illusion they had built around me. Her lips quivered, and for the first time she didn't know what to say. Her husband's confident posture wavered, the mask of comfort cracking ever so slightly. I didn't yell. I didn't throw accusations. I let the weight of truth do the work. "You've been living off my trust while pretending I didn't see," I said. "It ends now." I walked toward the door, leaving the silence to hang between them like a heavy curtain. My sister's eyes followed me, pleading, calculating, but there was nothing left to salvage. The $84,000 wasn't just money, it was the symbol of respect, trust, and sacrifice I had freely given, and now it was gone, not to theft alone, but to betrayal disguised as need. As I drove away, the evening air felt lighter, almost cleansing. I realized that exposure was its own justice. I didn't need apologies. I didn't need restitution. I only needed clarity, the kind that comes when illusions shatter, and people see themselves as they truly are. That night, I knew something profound. Trust is precious, family is sacred, and lies, even hidden behind love, always surface. And when they do, it's not about anger or revenge. It's about reclaiming your peace, your power, and your dignity.